What's going on YouTube? Here we go. Breakdown of the fight. We got Pacquiao versus Keith. One time, Thurman. Who do I think is going to win this fight? How do I see it going? See, this is a very hard fight for me to break down or do a prediction on. So I don't think I am. I'm just going to tell y'all the strengths and why I really cannot make a decision with this. Here's the problem that we have here. What does Manny Pacquiao have left? He didn't knock out Adrian Broner. And Adrian Broner was a sitting target for him who was shelled up like Mayweather, but wasn't returning fire. Don't know what's going on with Broner. Broner just thinks he can win fights without fighting. He thinks he's Mayweather, but he's never been Mayweather. So, Pacquiao, does he have the power to knock out Keith Thurman? For me, personally, I highly doubt it. Now, here's what you also got to ask yourself. With bad decisions, like Timothy Bradley, Jeff Horn, will they give a close fight to Pacquiao? I don't know. I would tend to think that for the economics of it, that they would probably go towards Keith Thurman because he has more longevity in the sport. Pacquiao, you possibly could get 2 more fights out of. If he beats Thurman, he could fight Spence. If he beats Spence/Porter, whoever wins, then he could fight Crawford to go out. And because after that, there's nobody else for him to beat. There's nobody else for him to fight at the moment who's considered elite of the division. So he's only got 2 fights left, whereas Thurman, he's younger. The sky's the limits. So here's what we're going to find out in this fight. We're going to find out how old Pacquiao really is, because he's going to be fighting a pressure fighter who's an inside fighter. Now, what I mean by that is, and a lot of people like to say that Thurman's kind of like Mayweather, where he's going to keep Manny on his running feet, but he's not. Thurman doesn't fight like Mayweather. Mayweather is on the outside, right? He's watching you. Bow, hit you with a straight right, back out, move around. Mayweather, I would consider, is not only a defensive genius, but he's a sharpshooter. He's watching for you to move and then he fires. Thurman's not the same. Thurman likes to hang out on the outer rim of the pocket. He's here. He's right outside of punching range, which means if you take 1 step forward, you could hit Thurman. Or for Thurman, he takes 1 step, he'll go 1, 2, and then he'll come out. Then he'll watch you, he'll go 1, 2, and then he'll come out. He's very good at coming in, pop, and then barely stepping on the outer rim of the circle. So if you could imagine a 360 circle around somebody in the middle of it, Thurman's lead foot is going to be on the very edge of that circle, and he's going to be circling around it. That's where he likes to hang out. Then he'll come inside of the circle, do his combo, then he'll come out. He'll pop you, come out. Pop you, come out. Boom, boom, come out. Boom, 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 boom. Switch it up, come out. He's very good at in and out fighting. Now, I do see issues with that against a man like Pacquiao. Pacquiao loves to brawl. He loves in the pocket fighting. And although Thurman is not in the pocket, he's on the outer side of the pocket, he's still close enough to the pocket to where if Pacquiao is what he used to be, if he still has the same speed and legs that he used to have, then Pacquiao is close enough to Thurman that he can always get in on him to throw his combos, to move his body. See what I'm saying? So Thurman fights at a close enough range to where Manny can get in on him. Unlike Mayweather, when he hits you, he's out. Mayweather's watching you, he waits for you to step, bow, he's gone. So that's the difference in Thurman. Thurman, he hits you and he's just right here. He's here, he's here, he's here, he's here, he's here, he's here. So it's a completely different fight than Mayweather. So I don't even know why that comparison's been made, because Thurman doesn't fight like Mayweather. Thurman's a lot more of a pressure fighter, in and out, in and out, in and out, constant, in and out circling. He does really good circling, real good in and out. We have seen him get tired here since coming back. Now, if he gets tired against Pacquiao, that's going to be bad, because we've never seen Pacquiao really tired. In fact, I would say, outside of Mayweather, I don't think anybody's ever outboxed Pacquiao. And this is the thing. Can Keith Thurman outbox Pacquiao? And Pacquiao still has his youth. And it's funny saying that because he's older, but if Father Time hasn't caught up with Pacquiao yet, then in my opinion, Keith Thurman fights the perfect fight for Pacquiao to look his best. Because he's going to come in, Pacquiao can hit him with them counters. You got to understand, when people talk about Pacquiao's angles, they're not just talking about how he steps. They're talking about how he throws punches. So most people are in front of you here, right? Or they'll step, and then you can see it coming. Pacquiao does crazy stuff where he'll be coming down, but then he'll come over the top. Or he'll be going this way and still hit you in the body. His movement is different than how his arms are going. It's almost like he can do a mirror image where he splits his body in half. This body's going the opposite way it should be, because normally when you're throwing power, you want to come towards it. So if I'm throwing this right hook, I'm putting all my body weight behind it. But Pacquiao, he can come back like this. He can throw his body back where you don't even think it's coming, and that's what he's throwing. You would think the left hook was coming, but he's throwing the right. So Pacquiao has really good, tricky angles that he does in the pocket that he can open people up with. And when he gets comfortable, he lets his hands go. And he's still got fast hands. I don't question his hand speed. I question his feet speed. Because if he can't keep up with the in and out of Thurman, then Thurman's just going to bop, 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 get out, bop, 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 get out, bop, 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 get out, and possibly knock him out. Now, back to the point. What it comes down to is age versus ring rust. If both men are at their peak, I still think Pacquiao has enough in the tank to beat Thurman. If Pacquiao is still got his youth going for him and he hasn't gotten old overnight, I feel like Pacquiao can outbox Thurman. I feel like Thurman has too much ring rust. His quality of opposition is not on the level of Pacquiao for him at this point to be ready for Pacquiao. Now, if Pacquiao's old age is caught up, then Thurman's just going to come in and outspeed him. He's just like, just look for Thurman to be in, boom, boom, out. In, boom, boom, out. In, boom, out. Then he'll fake it. Pacquiao go to do something. He'll step around and bow, and then come right back out. That's what I'm looking for from Thurman. I'm looking for a bunch of in and outs. For Pacquiao, if he still has his legs under him, what you need to look at is when Thurman goes to do that step back, Pacquiao is going to be on him. So what I mean by that is look for Pacquiao to be moving with him. So if Pacquiao can keep up with the in and out and move with him and always keep Thurman in the pocket, then I feel he'll beat Thurman by too many punches landed. Thurman's going to be too uncomfortable getting hit that much. And I think he'll get overwhelmed by punches. I don't think Manny can knock him out. I've had this argument with some other people. Manny has whether you want to go the PED route or not the PED route, it's irrelevant. Manny has not been a knockout artist since he went to welterweight. Look at his track record. Tell me since turning welterweight how many people he's knocked out. I'll be waiting for it. And also say how many fights. See what his percentages of knockouts since welterweight. I guarantee you it's going to be mighty low. The 147 is his cap. He has gone up as much as he could go up to be a knockout artist. Now he can still outbox people, he can still hurt people, but that knockout power that he used to have at 142 and below has not been there since stepping up to 147. So, once again, if Pacquiao is still young, look for him to be able to move with Thurman, where Thurman's trying to stay on the outer perimeter of the circle. He'll be able to move with him and unload combos on Thurman and possibly could tire Thurman out because his lungs look to be in question right now. If he has aged, look for Thurman, like I said, just do the in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and just pepper Pacquiao all night till either Pacquiao goes down or he just gets outboxed for the majority of the fight. So either way it goes, I see both men winning on points. If anybody's going to get knocked out, it'll be Pacquiao. It won't be Thurman. Now, the good thing about Pacquiao is he's used to fighting men bigger than him. For a majority of his career, Pacquiao has always been the smaller man. He'll always be the smaller man because he started off in such a small weight class. And then he grew. And in my opinion, Pacquiao was best at 142. I don't think he should have ever stayed at 147. I don't think he ever should have left 142. I think that should have been his cap. But he's very competitive. He just doesn't have that explosive kill you power at the 147 marker. And, you know, that's another argument for another day about weight matters and all of that. I won't get into that. So I don't think Manny Pacquiao can knock out Thurman unless Thurman gets tired after the 8th, 9th round. If you really see his gas tank going to go down, then he could get knocked out by exhaustion, but he's not going to get knocked out by being hurt. Again, if I had to put money on it, Thurman is going to win the fight. If Pacquiao is still good, I think Pacquiao can beat him. But age is a big factor here, so that's why I don't really want to do a prediction. I feel like if Manny has lost just a half a step, Thurman's going to be too fast in the in and outs, and Manny's not going to be able to fire, especially being shorter. So it's going to be very difficult for Manny if he's lost foot speed. Other than that, that's how I see it going. My prediction is Keith Thurman by decision, unless Manny Pacquiao looks untouched by the hands of time, and then I've got Pacquiao by decision. But it's just too hard for me to put my bet on a guy who's as old as Pacquiao is against a young guy who's been proven to be up there in skill. Thank y'all for watching. Like always, I'm going to try to get out more and more of these videos. So enjoy the new 4K camera.